Alright, what's up YouTube, it's Jay here. So we're going to kind of keep this short. Today we are talking about the XDefiant rumors claiming that the game is going to shut down after Season 4. So with XDefiant, as of recent, there have been a lot of rumors talking about like the game's player base is just so bad that Ubisoft wants to shut the game down. Now it's shutting down after Season 4. And I kind of want to talk about both these rumors and then confirmation from Mark Rubin himself that these rumors are all, well, just rumors and completely fake. So a bunch of Twitter accounts have been tweeting out how leaks from a Twitter account called Just for Leaks 2 recently made an announcement that Ubisoft shooter XDefiant is reportedly shutting down after Season 4 if the player count doesn't increase. Again, these reports come from Just for Leaks 2 on Twitter, who says multiple sources have repeated the same information to him. I don't know why people take these kind of leaks for face value and immediately just hop on them. I really don't get it. We don't know who these people are. We don't know where they get their sources from. And unlike Call of Duty, where we do generally seem to have reputable sources that leak information about that game, we see it all the time. Information that gets leaked turns out to be almost 100% accurate half of the time with these new Call of Duties. I just have a hard time believing a lot of random Twitter accounts that are talking about XDefiant is about to die or shut down. And the only reason why is because that is the same regurgitated thing I've heard for probably, I don't know, 3-4 months since the game dropped. I don't think XDefiant's gonna die. I don't know what the full player count of the game is, nor am I actively going to seek that out. You know why? Because I just enjoy the game, frankly. I'm not paid to say any of this. I'm not a Ubisoft shill. I know for a fact that they are not clean of any sins. They've definitely had some stinkers when it comes to certain franchises that they've published. And we know what those franchises are. They are definitely not clean like any other company out there. Don't get me wrong. But today we are specifically, and I mean specifically, discussing XDefiant. Like I said, I just don't take these leaks for face value. We don't know these people. We don't know how much of this stuff is ever going to be true. I think that a lot of people are just obsessed with seeing the game fail because of the whole COD killer marketing scheme that happened. That wasn't even Ubisoft's thing to begin with. It was from other creators. It's so frustrating just to see this stuff all the time for a game, in my opinion, that I don't want to see die. I think the game is actually really fun. It just needs more content and more adjustments to put it in a more, I guess, like, quote unquote, enjoyable state. The game is enjoyable, in my opinion. It just has some weird bugs that still need to be ironed out. They can be faster on that, sure. But if the ultimate end result is going to be that they fix all the issues, then I have no issue personally waiting. I get the impatience that people have. I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I want to see a game I enjoy get updates quicker than maybe once to twice a month or every other month. I don't know. I really understand that. And to continue on with the leaks discussion, Mark Rubin actually went to Twitter and made a post in regards to all the leak rumors. And that's another thing I want to talk about later, how him and Aches have been so public with the game's issues and its future updates and whatever. We're going to talk about that later. Mark Rubin tweeted, and I quote, "To be crystal clear, there are no plans to shut down after Season 4. I've literally been in meetings as of last week to discuss our Year 2 plans, but right now we are focused on improving the technical experience, which includes netcode and adding more content for Seasons 3 and 4. We have done very little marketing, so yes, our numbers are down," which is amazing that he's even acknowledging that. Most studios will not acknowledge that their numbers are down. But that is just to give the team time to get the game in a better place before we do bigger spends on marketing to bring new players to the game and to bring back players that have left. So let's just talk about this for a hot second. There are already discussions for Year 2 plans of XDefiant. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think it's going to die. Point, period, blank. At least not within another year or two. If they're talking about Year 2 plans already and Seasons 3 and 4 haven't even come out yet, then I don't think it's going to die anytime soon. Seasons 3 and 4 are currently in the works to potentially get more content, which is absolutely amazing. And the fact that Mark Rubin has no issue acknowledging that this game has some problems that need to be addressed publicly when most studios, once again, and I know this is the bare minimum that we should probably expect from a lot of studios, but most don't give us this, the fact that he's willingly publicly stating that is just amazing. Mark and again Aches have been so public on social media with the game's problems, with the issues that need to be addressed. This is why I just don't trust these rumors. We have gotten so much transparency with this development team in comparison to pretty much any other game I've ever played. I've never seen it like this before. It's absolutely amazing. I want more studios to do this, to give us more insight on what the heck is going on, what are the problems, why aren't certain things fixed, and so forth, or if they're aware that certain things need to be fixed, and so forth. It's just why I can't trust some random leaker source because of how transparent that they've been with this game's development. We've seen roadmaps literally months in advance. We've seen seasons 1 through 4 roadmaps months ago, which is just insane. We pretty much always know what's to expect and what's coming soon and what's going to be fixed in future updates, what's going to be removed and taken out. I'm talking about you, Spider-Bot. I just have a hard time trusting random leaker sources. I'm sorry. And that's his only response to that, and a lot of people were excited to see that response, which is really cool. A lot of people do want to see the game succeed, and a lot of people want to just see it fail. I don't know. It's a free-to-play game, like I said earlier. I don't have to pay for it, so I'm perfectly fine with being patient and waiting for it to iron out its issues. Do I want it to die while it waits? Absolutely not. So I do hope that they're able to get these issues and content things addressed, you know, sooner than later, of course. I think the game is still absolutely fun and enjoyable and playable. It just needs more content, I think, more than anything else, but we're getting that. So I don't really know what more you can ask for, I guess, at this point. I think we're so used to just things kind of going, and coming as fast as we want them to. Having a little patience and waiting for things to be kind of ironed out in the game is just probably such a foreign concept to a lot of people nowadays. Now, granted, the game has had a very long development cycle, so I get it. I get the frustrations either way, but again, I don't know. I'm okay with being patient for this one. XDefiant is seeing a decline in its player base, and it's something that everybody has been talking about on social media. People are just very obsessed with talking about how the game is just not doing good and so forth. I really kind of don't get the obsession. I get it. XDefiant isn't the next Call of Duty. It's not the next big, massive hero shooter that probably some people thought it was going to be, and probably Ubisoft thought it was going to be as well. But honestly, I don't know if it was ever supposed to be the next big COD killer thing. The COD killer thing came from the community and some other content creators, quote unquote, calling it that. It was never supposed to be that, basically. It's supposed to be a free-to-play arena shooter that people can hop on and just have fun with, and that's just kind of what it is. And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played this game probably since August 30th, when Black Ops 6's beta dropped. I was very preoccupied with that, then some MW3 updates here and there afterwards, and some other shooters like Delta Force, then we had Warhammer. I just got busy with other games, like pretty much any gamer does, you know? I was just busy with other games. Overall, I think the XDefiant leak situation is just a little overblown, and a lot of people really just gotta relax, man. Everybody's preying on this game's downfall. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are. I think the game's gonna be fine. It's gonna get all of its weird issues ironed out over time. Obviously, I hope it doesn't die within the time that it takes to iron all this stuff out, but I don't know. I'm just feeling comfortable with where they're kind of going right now. And again, that's just due to how transparent and open they've been with the entire game. But anyway, those are my thoughts, guys. I really understand everybody's frustrations with this game and its different aspects. I get it. But I'm hopeful for the future of it. I want to see it succeed, and I hope that they can just keep doing things to help it succeed. But hey, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like on it. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. My name is Jay, and I upload shooter content to this channel. Usually a variety of games, but there really hasn't been much I've wanted to play as of recent with Black Ops 6 on the horizon. But now that I've experienced Season 2 of XDefiant, I think I'm going to start making a few more videos on it because honestly, like I said earlier, I had a lot of fun with it. But again, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a phenomenal and safe day. This has been Jay. Peace.